Top 10 most anticipated comic books is back, webheads. That's right. We have a full slate of comic books being released for May 27th. It's going to be a great new comic book day, and it's never too early to start that pull list. Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0 and fans. I am your host, Mike Spiderslayer, always helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, I am bringing you the top 10 most anticipated comics for May 27th, 2020. That's right, guys. Most anticipated is back, and this is the first full week where we're getting DC, we're getting Marvel, we're getting the indies. It's going to be an exciting week for a lot of people that are buying comic books, so hopefully you guys can get this pull list together. This video will help you do that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell, and consider becoming a member of Comic Book Corner 2.0 for all those extra perks. All you gotta do is hit the join button. So let's get started with the hot seat. That's right, the hot seat book is the book that I'm considering maybe not picking up, dropping, but this week's hot seat book is a little bit different because I didn't even realize the previous issue came out, but this one is Man of War issue 3. When did issue 2 come out? Or is this just a misprint because we don't have consistent lists right now when it comes to some of these titles, right? So in the comments below, I want to know, do you guys know when Man of War 2 came out, and when is actually issue 3 coming out? Is it coming out this particular week or not? So that's why it's on the hot seat. No particular book that I'm looking to drop right now because, man, I just want all my comic books right now. All right, so let's officially kick off this list with number 10. And number 10 goes to Dr. Aphra, issue 1 from Star Wars. Now, I know this book was already released digitally, but it's being released physically. I didn't read it digitally, so I'm going to read it for the first time right here in this physical comic book. And back when Dr. Aphra first came out, I wasn't a fan. But you know what? I'm going to give her another try. I'm going to see what she's about. And based off of all the other Star Wars books that have been out, they've been really good. So hopefully Dr. Aphra comes out and it blows my socks off. We'll see what happens with it. All right, next, coming in at number 9, this is Aquaman issue 59. This book is written by Kelly Sue DeConnick, Robinson Rushka, and Steven Sejic does the cover art on it. And I've been reading Aquaman because it has to do with like Aqua Baby. And, we've seen the birth of that, whether Mira was going to live or die. And there's been all kinds of crazy stuff going down when it comes to the throne. So this one is called Throwdown for the Throne. So looks pretty interesting. There's going to be a lot of action in this. I don't know how long I'll be on the Aquaman bandwagon for here, but we'll see what happens. I always like to give the character a chance. All right, next, coming in at number 8. This goes to Batgirl. This goes to issue 47. This is a tie-in to the Joker War, excuse me. And pretty interesting cover as you get to see Joker here knocking on the door of Barbara Gordon. So what is going to happen here? This could be fun or this could be really bad, right? I don't know. Do we have too much Joker war going on? Do we have an oversaturation of Joker? Again, I'm not sure, but this has got to kind of have PTSD for Barbara Gordon whenever she sees the Joker, right? So I'm looking forward to this whole thing. I'm going to give it a try. We'll see where it goes. Next, coming in at number 7, this goes to the return of Teen Titans. This is issue 41. The writers Adam Glass and Robbie Thompson. This book has been phenomenally done. I love it. This one continues the Djinn War, where she is battling against her older brother, Elias. And this has been a pretty good run. This particular story arc is not my favorite, but I definitely recommend Teen Titans. I've been recommending it to a lot of people, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, the people that have picked it up. And I definitely say go out, pick it up, and if you want to catch up on your Teen Titans, let's make sure that we go back and pick up those trades. Those ones are really good. So great team dynamic here, great character development when it comes to the series. Teen Titans, this is issue 41. All right, next, coming in at number 6, this goes to Robert Venditti's Justice League. This is issue 45, as our heroes here go against the Spectre. Now, since Venditti has taken over this book, it's been great. I said nothing but great things about it. Unfortunately, his short run on this book is going to be ending very soon, and we're going to get a new writer, and I can never remember who the writer is, but it looks like our Justice League heroes are going to be going after the Spectre, or the Spectre is back. And, if people are a fan of this character, you're going to like this book. But I love the way Venditti has written the Justice League when it comes to the characters, how they've been working as a team, and Eddie Burroughs' artwork in this series has been top notch. Really great stuff. The cover art is done by Francis Menopole as well. So if you like his artwork for the main cover, you're going to like the cover art too. So that's Justice League issue 45. All right, next, coming in at number 5, we get the return of the Marauders. This is issue 10, as Jerry Duggan continues to write a pretty good book here when it comes to this X title, and it's titled A Show of Power. My whole thing is, when it comes to the Marauders, is what's happening with Kitty Pryde. I think by the time we got to the end of the last issue, we got to see... what's her name? What's her little pet's Lockheed fly away, and we don't know where he actually went. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. It's been a pretty good book. So again, guys, if you're still on board with Marauders, remember that's what's going on. We're trying to find out what happened with Kitty Pryde. All right. So moving on now to number 4. This is the return of your favorite webhead. That's right, the Amazing Spider-Man. This is issue 43. Obviously, our writer here is Nick Spencer, and our artist and cover artist is Ryan Ottley. And they're continuing to do something. They're battling against Cog. I think that's the name of the creature. And the last issue was amazing. Like, we got to learn about this creature, what his history was, why he's doing battle against Spider-Man and Boomerang. So really great stuff there. But something in this issue is, I think something is going to happen to Peter in this book. That's what this description says. All it says is Peter Parker's life will change, possibly forever. So what do you think could happen in this book that makes it so significant? So I'm really looking forward to this book. I like Ryan Ottley's run on this book, and I love when he is doing the artwork on there. Nick Spencer's writing is great. All right, so next, coming in at number 3, this goes to another tie-in to the Joker War. This is Detective Comics issue 1023. Peter J. Tomasi is on the book. Brad Walker does the artwork on here. And again, it's got to do with the Joker War. So when it comes to all this stuff, I'm going to try to jump on, see what I like about it. Hopefully these tie-ins capture me, and this whole story captures me, and we'll see what happens with it. I love the cover here, how the Joker's on top of Batman, and he's just like, I don't know, he's just sitting there antagonizing him, and he's pissing him off. So creepy smile, creepy hair, everything else on there. Looking good. Looking forward to the Joker War. All right, next, coming in at number 2, I love this volume so far that Tom Taylor is doing, and that is Suicide Squad. This is issue 5. Such an awesome book. I think the character growth is happening right now. I think it really started to happen in issue 4 after we got done through that first story arc. And Captain Boomerang is back in this series, and we get to see him use one of his traps or his boomerangs to, I think, maybe blow up the guy that's like Flash, right? He's lazy at one moment, and then in the next moment he like runs super fast, and then he does whatever he has to do, and then he just sits down again. But it looks like he got blown up in the last issue, and you're like, oh dang. Like, Tom Taylor doesn't hesitate at killing people, and he's already killed multiple people in this series. And Amanda Waller has been not killed, but she's been replaced by somebody else. Harley has a significant role. Deadshot's still in this book, but really great stuff. Definitely recommend. You might be able to find some other, some of the back issues when it comes to this still at your local comic shop. If you want to jump on board, guys, this one is definitely worth the pickup. All right, next, and last but not least, we have at number 1, finally, Venom issue 25. This is Donny Cates' milestone issue when it comes to the series. I remember when he first jumped on board on this book, and I was like, all right, we'll see what this guy has. And I fell in love right from the start. And from this point on, this is when I fell in love with Donny Cates' writing, and I started reading all his other stuff when it comes to his Thanos run. I'm currently reading Thor. I read God Country, of course, and, some of the other things that he's done. And this series has been wonderful. This is the conclusion to Venom Island. We've been left cliffhang for a long time when it comes to this book, and obviously Donny Cates is doing it. Usually you have Ryan Stegman that does the artwork, but Mark Bagley's doing the artwork for this story arc, and the cover art is done by Ryan Stegman. So this is an oversized book, 25th issue, and it goes for a retail of $6. So this is going to be kind of cool. I think based off some of the other variant covers, we're going to see something that might happen with Dylan, which is Eddie Brock's son, because we get to see a different type of like symbiote on there. So that could be a first appearance. This could be a key. So stay tuned for this one. You guys don't want to miss it. Go ahead and pick it up. So there you guys have it. There is the top 10 most anticipated comics of the week. Now I want to hear what your guys' most anticipated are, whether it's the 10, 5, 3, or 1. And again, if you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, like it, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that great stuff. And you like my other content, I'm going to leave it right here for you on the side of me. And until next time, guys, this is Mike Spiderslayer signing off, and I'll see you guys on that next video. Take care, everyone, and enjoy New Comic Book Day. See you soon. Bye.